Okay, Happy New Year, everybody. This is my first video of the year. I promised I was going to start doing more videos like I used to, and I definitely have some time right now to do this one. And I am going to do just a quick rundown. These are movies that are highly anticipated by me. I don't think I'm going to go see all of these movies, that's for sure. There's just way too many, but I'm going to try to catch all of them at some point in the year or maybe in the next year, because there's going to be a whole lot more movies that I'm going to want to go see next year. But of course, these are in no particular order. These are movies that I want to see, but it's obvious I can't see all this many movies. But these movies are brought to my attention. They're, like I said, in no particular order. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of every movie that I have seen this year have got my attention. Starting off with, on August 10th, Scarface. It looks like it's going to be a remake of the original Scarface with Al Pacino. All right, moving on. The Paul the Apostle of Christ is on March 18th. Death Wish with Bruce Willis as the lead character of the original vigilante movie from Charles Bronson premieres on March 2nd. So mark your calendars for that one. And then we got on May 25th, we have Han Solo, a Star Wars story. Han Solo, we all know that Han Solo just died in The Force Awakens. So hopefully this will be maybe a much needed telling of the Han Solo's backstory. You know what I mean? Okay, moving on. On May 4th, we have Avengers: Infinity War. And that movie's very highly anticipated by me, and I already see the trailer. It looks like it's going to be epic. Okay, we have on April 20th, we have Overboard. I don't know why they even touched this property at all. I don't know if anybody really remembers at all the original one with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, but I don't think there's any need for a remake of that. But Hollywood being Hollywood, they're going to do remakes of everything. And then we have on February 16th, we have the Black Panther. And by the looks of the trailer, this movie looks like it's going to be epic. It's going to be a really big movie. And of course, it's going to tie into the Avengers Infinity War series, the three movies we're going to get hit with in the next couple years. Okay, and then Jurassic World: A Fallen Kingdom falls on June 22nd. Mark your calendars for that one, because that looks really good. And moving on, the New Mutants on April 13th. I want nothing to do with this movie. I wish this movie was not made. I wish they would have just called the whole thing off. But I want to see it anyways, because I want to see how bad they screwed up this Marvel Comics property, turning it into a ridiculous horror movie. It's based on this comic book storyline called the Demon Bear Saga. I know almost nothing about that storyline, but you guys might want to maybe do your research online and try to figure out some. Maybe you'll find out some spoilers you're gonna be seeing on the movie. And next, on March 30th, we have Mary Magdalene, based on the biblical figure from that was saved by an angry mob that was gonna stone her. That Jesus saves her. She's an adulteress, so that movie should be interesting to go see. I definitely want to go check that out if I can. And next up on July 6th, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. That hopefully this will be another home run for the Ant-Man property and the franchise that they're building up with this. Because I love the original Ant-Man movie. It was awesome. Deadpool 2, it comes to us on June 1st. Hopefully with Cable and Domino, especially with Josh Brolin coming as Cable, doing double duty with Thanos on Avengers Infinity War. I'm sorry. It's going to be, hopefully they'll be able to recreate that magic, that comedic, and this time maybe put some more action on this movie. Okay, moving on. On October 5th, we have Venom. Tom Hardy as the lead character. They could have picked a better guy to play Venom, because what's his name from Spider-Man 3? Horrible pick. Hopefully Tom Hardy does this movie like he does every movie, like it's going to be his last movie. All right, we have on July 27th for the summertime, we have Mission Impossible 6. We know that Henry Cavill, all the controversy surrounding his mustache on Justice League movie, he was filming that at the same time he was filming Justice League. So we get to see his famous mustache. All right, Pacific Rim Uprising comes to us on March 23rd, and the trailers, the way the trailers have been portrayed, looks more Saturday morning cartoonish. Hopefully, they don't mess up this movie because I really love the original Pacific Rim. I thought it was an amazing film. I think it was very entertaining and very jaw dropping. Okay, Tomb Raider comes to us on March 16th. Another reboot, another remake we did not ask for, but I maybe one of these days I might get around to see that movie. Moving on December 20th, we have Aquaman, and hopefully the DC universe can be saved by these standalone films. All right, and then on June 29th, we have the sequel to the one of the most critically acclaimed movies, Cesario. We have Cesario 2 Soldado, means soldier in Spanish. Hopefully, we'll get to see more of what we saw in the original or something a whole lot better. Okay, on November 2nd, we have X-Men Dark Phoenix. And I really hope they do the Phoenix saga the right way this time. I don't know, because this is based on, I really think they should have did the Phoenix first and then had done the Phoenix saga afterward, Dark Phoenix saga afterwards, I'm sorry. All right. And a surprise for me on the, on August 3rd, during the summertime, perfect time for a movie like this, The Predator, comes to theaters. Awesome. I didn't even know this movie was. And here comes another movie I had no idea was coming out this year, was the original from the unexpected, by me, and an unexpected successful movie, The Equalizer. We get Equalizer 2. It'll be hitting us on, I think it says, I'm sorry, I say August 13th. And if you guys haven't gone to go see these movies, they're going to be premiering tomorrow. It's Insidious 6, The Last Key, and Day of the Dead Bloodline on tomorrow, actually, on January 5th. So I don't know a whole lot about these movies. All I know is some of the plot, and I know that Insidious deals with the original one of the key characters of the Insidious franchise, as well as Day of the Dead Bloodline. The only thing I know is about a girl who's half zombie and half woman who decides to do what she wants to destroy what's left of the human race after a post-apocalyptic zombie-filled world. All right, and on January 19th, based on what the soldiers that went to war after 9/11, starring Chris Hemsworth, it looks like a really, really good film. 12 strong on January 19th. It looks really good. And on July 13th, we have The Nun from the Conjuring films. Hopefully, this movie might be definitely one, hopefully it won't disappoint us, because we all know what happens. Actually, Annabelle Creation was pretty good. It was a pretty good movie in my opinion. Okay, and on April 20th, we have Rampage, based on the arcade game with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and he's pretty much in everything, TV, movies, he's everywhere today these days. Okay, and another movie coming in on January 19th is Cloverfield 3, and hopefully they'll do some justice to that awful mess that was Cloverfield Lane. It shouldn't even been called Cloverfield. It should have had nothing to do with the property, and hopefully we'll get to see what happened to the Cloverfield monster from the last movie. Okay, and then we have Den of Thieves with Gerard Butler, O'Shea Jackson, and Ice Cube, and I think I'm really anticipating hopefully a really good crime drama with this movie. And then on November 2nd, we have Creed 2, and Creed 2 is going to focus on Ivan Drago's son going against Apollo Creed's son Adonis, and hopefully with Dolph Lundgren returning to reprise his role as Ivan Drago. So hopefully we'll see a really powerful, compelling film. And then just an honorable mention, I wanted to tell you guys, there's no release date on this right now, but I don't know if Michael Bay's directing it, but Bad Boys 3 is going to be supposedly coming this year, and I think hopefully I'll be able to shed some light on that. So, okay, if you want to comment on this video, and it's a whole lot of movies, I tell you, I'm not going to go see all these movies, but I wanted you guys to know about these movies. Mark your calendars, mark your dates. It's going to be a really good year for film. So if you and place your comments below what you think. If there's any movies that I did not cover, these are just the movies that I'm anticipating to see this year. If not next year, because it's like I said, just way too many movies. I cannot go see all these movies. I don't have the time for the all to do something like that. But if you please like and subscribe to Louis Valentin's Cinema Reviews, and I will be doing a review pretty soon on a couple of the films on January 5th that I just mentioned, hopefully. And stay tuned because I will be doing a DVD review, some DVD reviews coming up. All right. Like I said, subscribe. If you would like this video, subscribe to Louis Valentin Cinema Review. I'm trying to get my subscriber range up, and it helped me out. And I'm at 156. I'm trying to go for 200 by the end of this month. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting this blog, for watching any video that I do, and share this video. And I am on I'm on Facebook. I'm trying to make a Facebook page for this channel actually, and I am also on Twitter under Louis Valenzuela. All right, you guys, you have a good one.